Okay, I'm gonna rant. So I talked about self-doubt a lot in this channel, and in some ways, I want to say that I have got over the first hill of self-doubt, which is, should I even post this video? Now I'm just posting videos and they, like, whether they're gonna suck or not. But now there's this different problem that's arising where there's this self-doubt in this different form where you think, okay, well, how if I post this video, how well is it going to perform? Because now there's like evidence of 100 videos, some that did okay, some that didn't do okay. And that's in terms of like between 0 to 1,000 views. I think my biggest video is 1.6K views, which is really small. Like when in comparison to a channel that, let's say, gets millions of views, right? Comparison being the theft of joy, of course. But even comparison of one of your videos to another one of your videos can also be a source of frustration or doubt. I think the difficult thing is knowing, like, if I post this video or if I make it, like, why? Like, what's the point? Like, what is it doing? I talk in circles, I rant, whatever. But like, what is bringing people to these videos? Especially when I talk about making videos on a channel and it just turns the whole channel into making videos. Of course, there's other stuff on the channel. I'm still making other stuff. I'm making the Soma Let's Plays. I plan to record another episode today. Hope to post tomorrow. And like, you know, I haven't done a philosophy video in a while, actually, or a nostalgia video. And some people may have come to the channel for that, and I haven't been delivering that. So I also feel pressure now to also like fulfill that requirement, because then if I don't, subscribers will leave. And then there's pressure to like not do a Let's Play because the people who came here for the videos of the nostalgia or the philosophy or the creating don't want to watch the Let's Plays. And there's this other problem with competition. So like, if my video gets posted on a For You page, there's just my thumbnail, and I'm competing with all these other thumbnails and all these other titles for someone's attention. And because my videos probably all have a low engagement rate, there could come a time where YouTube just no longer trusts my content to even push it out to anybody at all. Because the retention rate, or people who are here, like, people just keep leaving in droves. You know, like, it's like they click on the video, like, oh, this isn't for me, and they leave. And while I want to think that, you know, there's people who want to watch this content because there's something about it they really like and connect with, I find that really hard to continue to reinforce in my head, because there's this other challenge of these other competing factors, these other elements that affect whether your channel will even be seen by anybody. And it sucks to feel this way when you want to be raw. You want to express your artistic side, yourself in your creation, and you want to just be able to put it out there. It's like kind of like hanging a picture on a hallway. You know, some people are going to walk by, some people will pay attention to it, others will not. But the YouTube algorithm doesn't really feel like hanging a picture in a hallway that someone can walk by and observe. It feels more like you're handing this picture to a bureaucrat, and that bureaucrat gets to decide who gets to see that picture and who doesn't. And if the bureaucrat doesn't like your picture, then it's not going to show that picture to anybody. So no one gets to walk by the picture. No one gets to see it. No one gets the opportunity to take to stop in the hallway just for a moment in time to take a look at some artwork and then go on with their day. And I think that's kind of the scary element, and perhaps maybe a reason that I would actually quit doing YouTube if I felt that like the channel would just never be able to be big enough, not even big enough, would never be able to be seen. And it's being seen right now. So like, I gotta say, like, there are 265 people following the channel right now. Thank you. Welcome to the channel, by the way, if you're new here. And like, I don't do clickbait. I mean, some of my videos are probably going to look like clickbait. I really try to just give an accurate title to what the content in the video is about. And if you like the pacing and you like the rabbit holes I go down and you like the flow of the conversation and the visuals in the background and just the whole vibe, then maybe you stay. But like lately I've been making videos that I'm like, okay, I'm intentionally making a bad video, like The Blob and How to Rant on YouTube. Those were intentionally bad videos. I kind of thought they were funny in a way, because I'm like, this is the Blob, the point of the video is there's no point to that video. And then How to Rant on YouTube is just basically satire on this channel. Like I made them because in my head they sounded funny and I kind of laughed, and I still do. But like when I'm watching them back, I'm like, okay, my delivery's not that great. Like, you know, there's elements here that are just not that good. And they did okay. Like I think they got around 700 views on the shorts. Not on the long form, but on the shorts, which is good. But shorts are weird. Like shorts, like basically how they work is I'll put a short out. Let's say I put 10 shorts out. YouTube decides if any of those shorts are going to get seen in the first place based on the content that's in them. And if it does decide to push it out, it is heavily monitoring engagement on that short. And if it does not meet its quota or its standard, YouTube permanently stops recommending that short. From then on, that short is not going to get pushed out to anybody ever again, as far as I understand. I don't even know if the short is searchable on YouTube. Maybe, but I don't know if it is unless it was a high engagement short. So essentially, like 600 videos on this channel are shorts, and like they're all like basically one-time use only. So, and then I would say maybe about like 50% of those, maybe more, maybe even like 80% of the shorts are like 0 views or like top 3 or 4 views. And so like some of them were actually, I thought were decent. Like I'm not saying they're great by far. I'm not going to go to that degree, but I thought some of them were decent. I'm like, I thought that one would actually do okay. It didn't. And it's not like I'm upset about the short. It's like, it's fine. Like I'm going to keep making videos and making shorts. But if it does feel like you're playing like a slot machine, like this whole YouTube thing is just like gambling. Like I feel like it's like, as a creator, you feel like you just keep pulling the slot machine again and again and again and again, and you're hoping that a video goes viral. And now there's people out there who are like studying viral videos, and they actually have a pretty good system for making them. But like, I think that's part of the problem, is that we become so focused on optimizing what a viral video is that like a regular video that a normal content creator wants to make, that is not obsessed about making really, you know, viral videos, they just kind of hope that one of them gets lucky, that chance gets smaller and smaller, because now there's so many more creators that are focused on making hyper engaging videos that completely capture an audience member's attention. So if you have a regular, you know, Joe at the grocery store video, there's a very high chance that video will be seen by very few amount of people, because it's just competing with these hyper competitive videos that are designed for the algorithm and for people's attention. And I guess, like, I don't want to complain about that. I mean, that's just life, you know, that's the algorithm, that's YouTube. And, you know, on some level, like, it's good that that exists, because there's people who want that stuff. They want that content. They want to be like their eyes glued to the machine, and, you know, they feel like they're uploading their consciousness to the ether. I don't know, boy. But yeah, it's with that in mind, it's kind of difficult to feel like this channel is worth pursuing long term, because you feel like your will must be bent to the algorithm in order to succeed. It's like the algorithm is the gatekeeper of your success. However, your own skill set is really what's the gatekeeper of your success, and your ability and willingness to learn how the algorithm works and bend your will to that algorithm. I mean, I guess some people have also said, like, stop calling it the algorithm, call it the audience. Like, fair. I'm interested in both. I still view them both as separate. But yeah, like, if you make things for people, that usually is in line with what the algorithm wants, but not always. You can make really good content, like really, really good videos, and no one will see them because the thumbnail is bad or because the title isn't good enough. And so you, as a creator, you have to study those things and know those things, so you at least give that video a chance. But like, even with the videos I post, like, I know a little bit about title design and thumbnail design. Like, I know enough that if I really wanted to put a lot of effort into doing better thumbnails, I could, and probably get a lot more engagement, especially when it comes to videos themselves. I would probably change things a lot. Like, I would start scripting videos. I would start really thinking, like, looking at where are people dropping off of my videos, and then don't do that again. Like figure out what is working, what is not working, and like hyper drill down into that. But I don't want to do that because it doesn't feel like it's me. It feels like it's the machine. It feels like it's the will of the machine, and it's not my will. And I mean, I guess you can make the argument then you are no longer giving your audience what they want. But I don't know. Like, I of course want people who come to these videos and arrive at them and watch them to enjoy what they're watching, maybe to take away something from it, maybe to laugh, maybe to just feel like a little bit less alone, or to feel like whatever, like they can relate to something, or they, you know, or just want to hang out, whatever that is, whatever that reason is they come. I like making people feel things. But, you know, when you change yourself for success, you can lose yourself. You can lose your identity in who you are. And you can become something else that isn't perhaps the you want to be. Identity is fluid. It's not fixed. You can really become anybody who you want to be in this life. You know, if you want to be an astronaut or a firefighter or a sports player, like you may not be able to reach the top echelon of each of those divisions, but you can still get way farther than you might think you can. And your identity can be wrapped up in that whole world. essentially who you spend time with and who you spend time around will affect who you are. And what you allow yourself to be influenced by will most definitely affect who you are. And I find that the algorithm being that influence in my life actually quite difficult to grapple with, because I am doing YouTube every day. I probably averaging between like 4 to 8 hours, maybe 10 hours of YouTube a day. It's kind of hard to measure that, like what you constitute as time spent on doing this project, but enough that it's significant and enough that it has a bearing on my own life and like how to like proceed forward. And it's difficult to like know, should I post this video? Is it too much? Is it not enough? Is it gonna like cause like my subscribers who are already here to leave or not watch, which also hurts the channel, or cause YouTube to put me in view jail, which is like basically this term where like YouTube stops pushing out your content. Like that pressure is difficult to work with when you're trying to just be yourself, authentic, real, and not making things for the algorithm. It's difficult. You still feel that pull, and it's very strong. And I feel like this stage of the channel right now, this is video 112 if I'm not mistaken. I feel like I'm in this valley right now. Like there was the high of reaching 100 videos, that capstone. It's like, great, hit the milestone, awesome. Now what am I doing? I guess I keep going. And now this place is like, okay, I'm still experimenting, still trying new things. However, it's very unclear like what I should be doing, because I feel like I have enough data now to know that I should be doing things differently, but then I don't know exactly what I should be doing differently, if I should be doing something differently. I wouldn't expect a subscriber on this channel is watching every single one of these videos. Who has time for that? So I imagine they came for some videos and not for others. I'm sure there's some they're interested in, not others. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have enough data to even get a read on what I'm doing other than just hitting record. That's what I continue to do. And perhaps the problem is that I'm looking at too many videos where like I'm like watching other YouTubers talk about how they become successful on YouTube, like Mr. Beast or vidIQ or whatever channel is talking about how to blow up on YouTube or go viral. Like maybe I'm just watching that too much and it's affecting my own creation or my own confidence in making this channel, because what I am doing is going against the grain. Like this is not the way you should do YouTube. If you want to be successful at YouTube, like if you want to blow up and be big, following the path that I am taking is probably not going to do that. Why am I doing that then? I don't know. I think I just want to be myself and I just want to see how far this goes. Like, what can I do if I do this? Like, how big does it get? What is the ceiling? where does the end of this road take me, even if it is like colossal failure? I don't know. I don't have an answer to that question yet. Yeah. I'm still figuring that out. And it's kind of overwhelming. It's kind of difficult to think about and know what you're doing, know where you're going. And yeah, it's not easy. And I don't want you to take this the wrong way. Like, I'm not trying to complain. I think I'm just expressing what it feels like. And that's okay. Like, I mean, the way things are, I'm not asking for YouTube to change anything or like to complain about this is the system we live in. It's more just like, this is the reality I'm currently facing as far as I understand it. And I'm trying to work through that and see where this can go and what it can become. The fact that 265 people have even subscribed to this channel still blows me away. I'm like, people are actually watching these videos. Like, holy shit. What? I mean, wow. Yeah, and when I say that, I don't mean to insult you. Like, I mean, I'm just like, I mean that in the, like, I am genuinely impressed because I often feel that so many of these videos don't bring something of value. And I haven't been able to shake that feeling. I haven't been able to get out of that state yet. And maybe it's because I just haven't made enough videos yet. Maybe when I get to video 1000, I'll be like, all right, yeah, I know why people come here now. I mean, I've done an analysis on the channel trying to figure out why people are here. I talked about it with GPT live on camera, well, on microphone. Like I've got an idea, like it's like kind of like a vibe channel, but it's not like clear. It feels still very muddy. Like I can't totally wrap my head around it yet. And so I think this is like a project that's kind of coming to life through the doing of the project. Like you're shaping some clay to make some sort of structure and you don't know what you're going to make, but it won't be done until it's done. And at that point, like maybe it's something really weird and abstract and it doesn't make any sense, but it still exists. You know, I have this image of like a world of very strange shapes and objects that exist in this like science fiction spacey universe that seems cool to me. And I feel like that's the visual representation of whatever this channel is. I don't know. Any rate, yeah, if you're listening to these videos, thank you. Like genuinely, because I think it's really cool that you do that. And I don't, even though I don't know why, I know everyone's here for a different reason. And yeah, it's kind of stressful, but also enjoyable and also very peaceful. I've actually found this channel to be like really enjoyable. So I'm going to keep going. Especially when I can just hit record and upload a video like this. And if it does good, it does good. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's okay. Still trying to get used to that. But yeah, I guess the one thing that would probably stop me is if like I hit this point where like I just stopped getting views entirely. Like it just, YouTube was like, okay, we're done with you. We're not putting out any more of your videos. I think that would be the point where it's like, all right, I am probably going to stop, or because I would probably have to change myself to be something I'm not, in order to succeed at the platform. And that would be antithetical to who I am and my own values. So yeah, if that day comes, it comes. If it doesn't, I still see myself continuing to do this. And whatever videos come out are the videos that come out. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what comes next. Bet you don't either. Catch you in the next one. Peace.